house training in coordination of CBSE. As we all know that CBSE is organizing so many training programs for trainers and make us good teachers, and for that today's training is also going on. Today we will take two training, and the topic is, first one is role of theatre and drama in classroom, which is held by Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha, English teacher, PRT from DAV Public School, Maharashtra. Before that, calling Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha, I would like to call our Honorable Principal Sir, Sri J.S. Nandan Singh Ji. Sir, you please come and bless us for today's training. Please give him the clap.
Honorable teachers, we are here to just have our in-house training program that is being organized by us and is being formulated by our CBSE, and as you know that we have to complete 25 hours of training each one of us as the in-house or by the help of Sahodia, and in the series of that we are here to just start the in-house training, and the topic is very good. The topic is role of theatre and drama in classroom. रोल ऑफ थिएटर एंड ड्रामा, आप सर अभी इसको कंसीव कर दीजिए। यहाँ पे आप लोगों को लिखना चाहिए पहले टॉपिक। Here we have the galaxy of learned teachers along with the master trainers. The master trainers are Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha and Mr. Rajesh Kumar. In the first series, Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha will be the master trainer of the topic role of theatre and drama in education or classroom. You know that there are great importance of teaching aids, and in the present scenario, we must have the teaching aid as the audio-visual form, and in that way we can have the application of the CD, cassettes, etc. And if it will be displayed and performed by the students in the classroom itself, then students can understand very nicely what are the themes of the chapter, and they will have the practical knowledge of understanding the chapter, and they will perform very well in their examination and in their practical life also. So it is very good topic. May I request Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha to come and give the tools in a most applicable way, and being the master trainer, he will enable you all how to apply the theatre and drama to just make the classroom teaching very, very effective, impressive,
in order to inculcate dynamic personality in the students and among the teachers, so that they may become the example in the CBSE school, and the CBSE school will be practically successful in the field of teaching. So Vikas Kumar Jha, you are most welcome. You can come and you just start.
Thank you, sir. Most honorable principal, sir, and dear colleagues, first of all, namaste to all of you. Today, I am going to discuss on the topic role of theatre and drama in our classrooms. There is a great importance of theatre and drama in our classrooms because it promotes learning by doing activities in the classroom. Drama let us define drama first. Drama is actually a piece of literature which is intended to be performed on the stage. Aristotle has defined drama as the representation of life through actions. Today's learning is child-centric learning. Earlier, the learning was teacher-centric. We used to be the instructors. That time, we used to go to classrooms and told the students different things and ask some questions. But now, we have to facilitate the students the proper environment where they can learn more and more. They can experience their life, everything, by involving themselves in different activities. So, in this scenario, the role of theatre and drama becomes very prominent. That's why we are gathered here to discuss the role of theatre and drama. In today's scenario, in today's world, which is powered by technology, it is very difficult for we teachers to get the attention of the students towards our lesson. Whatever we are going to teach, we are going to tell our students, they generally do not give as much focus on our topics, on our lectures as much it should be, because of the lack of interest. When we go to classroom and start reading a chapter, telling them information about the chapter, they lose their interest, and in that condition it is very difficult for us to make them understand anything, because if they do not take interest in our lectures, in our teaching styles, methods, we can do nothing. So we have to involve our students in the lesson, in the chapter. We can create some activities and get them involved in it. They will be involved in that activities, and then their interest will be developed, and then they will start learning in a better way. There is a famous proverb, tell me and I will forget. Show me and I may remember. But involve me and I will learn, I will understand. So the involvement is very necessary. And that is why the role of theatre and drama is prominent in the present scenario. It is very, very important. Most of the schools have started this activity. Drama and theatre is not limited to the English literature only. It can be extended to different subjects as well. In SST we can create some drama, some theatre, in English, Hindi, science as well. In every subject we can create drama, we can create theatre in the classroom, so that we can make more and more students involved in our lessons. When they will be involved, then their understanding of that particular activity will be effective. Benefits. Let us talk about the benefits of drama and theatre. But before we talk about the benefits of drama and theatre, we'd like to know from you that what is the difference between drama and theatre? Because we are discussing the role of theatre and drama. So what is the basic difference between drama and theatre? Drama is a written literature, written story, which is intended to be performed on the stage. And theatre is the complete production of that written material. Means, suppose the text which is written in our book is drama, and when it is enacted on the stage, it becomes theatre. Theatre involves scene, music, costumes. It is. Now, first I would like to call or request some of our teachers, if he or she is interested in presenting a lesson or any small topic in activity form, then he or she can come. Anyone? Okay, sir. Science teacher.
classes like 3 or 4, we introduced important topics to students, and this is the beginning of their science. Okay, so they start learning about different new terms, which is difficult for them to understand at first. So we can enact those terms in front of them so that they can be able to capture it more in a better way. Like the simple rotation and revolution, I can just show you an example. I just need 2 people for the help. Anyone? Thank you, ma'am. Ritu, ma'am? Suppose we have 2 students. We'll take any 2 students and we'll make one student sun. We will tell the student that he or she is the sun, the central part of the solar system, and the other student is the planet. Okay? And the planet revolves and rotates. So we will explain them how the planet revolves and rotates. No, right now the planet is not knowing what is rotation and what is revolution. We will first explain to the student. So ma'am, so when this student will move on its own place, this is rotation, and when doing this, it will go around the sun, then it will be revolution. Like that we can explain to the student. Okay, so you just move on your place also and try to revolve around man. So this is the basic example of rotation and revolution. So this way we can explain many more topics. Like in science there are immense things that we can explain through this basic representation. Like pollination we can explain, self and cross, and many more such things. So thank you, sir.
And one more thing I want to say in English. When we go inside the class and teach the students any chapter, and that is a drama, then at first we have to introduce all the characters to the students, and after that we have to assign each one student for each one character, and after that we tell the students to narrate the dialogues as in the chapter it has been solved. And the children, after receiving their characters, they play the role of that particular character that for that they are assigned, and in this way we perform a role play of their chapter, and that is a form of drama in which we present all the things inside the classroom to understand the content of their chapter, and everything is clear after that, and children are capable to understand everything, and they learn all the things that the chapter has been intended to make the students aware of.
Thank you, sir. Vikas sir. Vikas. Please.
Thank you. Actually, what visualization means, visually presentation. From the very beginning of the student's life, of the life of a child, as we have seen, if you ask him a question that who is a gentleman, he will just present 2 persons before him. Who is a gentleman? A person with a suited booted, and another person with a dhoti and a kurta. Then you will ask him who is a gentleman. He will simply reply, the man who is suited and booted, he is a gentleman. Means the pictures which are being shown to them since their childhood make them aware of all these things. And this is what role of teaching and drama teaches us, makes us aware about that what should we communicate to the students. Means the presentation before the students, the involvement of the students, that they could see passing through their eyes, before their eyes, they get it very clearly. They get it very clearly, and this is what the role of theatre and drama tells us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Drama and theatre. Vikas sir had just said that visualization plays a very important role in understanding a thing. Thank you, sir. Our mind works on pictures. Our mind works on pictures. When we visualize something, it has a long lasting effect on our mind. So, very relevant point you discussed here. Now let us discuss the benefits of drama and theatre in our lives. First of all, it promotes teamwork. Because if we want to teach your lesson through drama method, you will need some characters. You will set a scene. You will need some characters. Their costumes will be there. Different actions will be there. Different dialogues will be there. Different emotions will be there. We will discuss on these things also. So first is that we need some characters. More than one character, generally more than one character. So when more than one students will come and they will perform together, that will promote a sense of togetherness, a sense of teamwork. Then they will understand that every person is important. Every role, small or big, is very important, because everything is done in a proper way. But if there is any small mistakes there, all the things will go in there. So the teamwork will be promoted there. The students will learn how to work together in with a feeling of teamwork. Now, another thing is that it promotes creativity. If we continuously involve our students in activity-based learnings, if we continue this practice drama and theatre in the classroom, if we keep on doing such activities or at least once in a week, they will gradually observe various things there, and they will become creative. It will enhance their creativity. They will start some creative work. They may also write a script, and they may also come to you, sir, we have written, or I have written some script, sir, maybe present here in the class. So they can also come with their own script. So this will enhance or develop their creativity. It will enhance their creativity as well. Teamwork, creativity. The most important thing it teaches the students is soft skills. Drama and theatre promotes soft skills in the students. May I know what are the soft skills? Soft skills are common skills which are desirable, which others want from you or want to see in you. Leadership quality, creative thinking, empathy, sympathy, etc. The most among the soft skills is, the most important among the soft skills is empathy. And it teaches the empathy. Now, what does empathy mean? What is the common difference between sympathy and empathy?
Participants.
Sympathy and empathy. Empathy.
Please come by. Come here. Yes.
Just for you.
Empathy is just act of doing in the form of help. Sympathy is just feel. Just we feel that someone is suffering from disease. We have sympathy. But when we just do something for them or him, that is empathy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sympathy and empathy. Empathy means the ability to put yourself at the place of others and experience his feelings. When some accident happens with somebody and you see it and you takes only pity and say, "Oh, what an accident he made." But you do not do anything for him. You just express your emotion. But empathy teaches you to experience his feelings at that place, what he is feeling. And then you take up some initiative. You go to that person and you help him or her to take him or her to hospital for some first aid or some treatment. So empathy is the ability to put yourself at the place of other and experience his or her feelings. Here, in the role play, in the theatre, in drama, what we do, we perform the role of somebody. So there is a drama in class 8, A Bad Dream. There is a drama, A Bad Dream. Here, in this drama, there are 5 characters. Mr. Hill is the manager of a big band. Mrs. Hill, she is his wife. Miss Annie, she is their cook. Mr. Briggs is the assistant manager of the same bank. And Mr. Winter is the cashier in the same bank. And in this play, Mr. Hill, who is the manager of a very big bank, has changed his attitude. Earlier, when he was in his early early period when he was in a job some 20 or 25 years ago, he was a very good person. But with the passage of time, he started developing some arrogant behaviors. He used to be very considerate, very kind person, but gradually he became inconsiderate person. He didn't know when this transformation took place in him. Unknowingly, he became an inconsiderate person because he started focusing on his job, on his customers, on his business. So human values deteriorated in his personality. And then there is a book, Annie, and she has been almost from 20 years with them. And now she doesn't cook good food and she doesn't make good coffee as well. So Mr. Hill decides her to dismiss from her job. And he forcibly says to his wife that tell her to find a new job for her. She has 3 months. Okay? But his wife is very considerate person, kind person. She suggests him that she has been with us for 20 years, almost for 20 years. How can we do such thing to her as she is not a young woman now? It will be very difficult for her to find a new one. But he says, I don't care. But the same day he has a dream. And in that dream, the same thing, same situation, he finds himself in the same situation. And then he realizes that whatever he was going to do with Annie was not good. So he alters his decision. So in this play, empathy is learned by Mr. Hill. Empathy is the ability to put yourself at the place of others. But in a very few people, this empathy is found. Empathy was not there in Mr. Hill. But when he saw the dream, in that dream he was found in the same situation. Then he realized he did not put himself at the place of Annie at the time of his decision to dismiss her. But when he was put through a dream in the same situation, he understood what problem she might face if I dismissed her. So this drama, theatre, teaches or develops empathy in students because he or she, they plays other people's role. Now, drama and theatre develops students' confidence. Because they are involved in an activity. There what happens? we engage the students in an activity. When they do an activity, they make some mistakes, they learn from their mistakes, and gradually their confidence is built up. Their confidence is built up. Gradually, their performance improves, and we start appreciating them for their performance, and this appreciation builds their confidence. So they become confident, and then it develops their communication skills also. When they become confident, they don't feel any hesitation to express themselves anywhere. Whenever they have to address some public, they are very ready because they don't have any hesitation. They have built up their confidence, so they are fully confident to express themselves at any place, before any person, before any public meeting it is. Theatre. Theatre means the complete production of drama on the stage. It involves scene, characters, music, songs, costumes. It means in the junior classes, it can be very effective if we extract at least music and songs from there. We can give some musical environment to our junior classes students, especially from LKG to Standard 2. There are many poems in their books. We can sing those poems with accents. This will also be an example of role play. This will also be an example of theatre in the classroom. Now I would like to call the teacher who are the teachers of LKG or UKG or 1 and 2. If there is any poem which you can perform here with action.
Thank you, sir. Now, the poem is: the sun is one, the moon is one, above all the God is one, sky is one, the earth is one, above all the God is one.
Thank you, ma'am. And in Hindi subject, if there is a poem which you can recite, you can sing, two types of poems are there generally. One is written in metrical verse and the other is written in free verse. If a poem is written in free verse, then it is almost very difficult to recite it or sing it. We can recite any poem, but to sing it will be very difficult. But if a poem is written in metrical verse, then we can easily sing it. Because a poem which is written in metrical verse and which is intended to be sung is a type of is called lyric song. Song in 6th class, suppose there is a poem in 6th class in English, leisure poem, okay? And it can be recited. I remember some of the lines from this poem and I would like to recite. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. What is this life if full of care? I would like to you to repeat the lines. What is this life? What is this life if full of care?
What is this life? Is full of care.
We have no time to stand and stare.
We have no time to stand and stare.
What is this life if full of air?
What is this life? Is full of care.
We have no time to stand and stare.
We have no time to stand and stare.
No time to see in broad daylight.
No time to see in broad daylight.
Streams full of stars like skies at night.
Streams full of stars like skies at night.
A poor life if full of care.
Poor life is full of care.
We have no time to stand and stare.
We have no time to stand and stare.
You have to display here. In the English teaching, you come and you will display here so that there will be the same thing you repeat here. The same thing.
What is this life if full of care?
What is this life if full of care?
We have no time to stand and stare.
We have no time to stand and stare.
What is this life if full of care?
We have no time to stand and stare.
Okay. Now, this activity, role of theatre and drama, should not be limited to the English language only. It should be extended to other languages also. So, now I would like to extend this activity to English, Hindi language also. Hindi language. Now, if there is any poem in Hindi which can be recited by you, sung by you. Because this activity is not limited to the English language. Poems are also in Hindi literature. So if Hindi teachers will come here to sing any poem from any class which is written in metrical verse, it will be more enjoyable. मैया मोही ताऊ बहुत खिजायो मैया मोही दाऊ बहुत खिजायो मोसो कहत मोल कुली हो मोसो कहत मोल कुली हो तू जसमती कब जायो मैया मोही दाऊ बहुत खिजायो मैया मोही दाऊ बहुत खिजायो मैया मोही दाऊ बहुत खिजायो. So once, if we do such activities in class. First, we should give a model presentation, and then we should request or we should suggest our students to come here and repeat the same activity. This will be enjoyable, more enjoyable, and they will enjoy and they will learn. Now, drama and theatre develops accountability, responsibility in them. Because when a rule is given to a student, it becomes his or her responsibility to prepare himself, to prepare herself accordingly and give a nice presentation, nice performance. So, by following everything, which costumes they have to wear, in what way they have to express their dialogues. The dialogue will be expressed in an angry mood, means in anger, or it will be in light mood. He will have to weep during the performing of their dialogues, or he will have to laugh during performing their dialogues. Intonation plays a very important role in a drama. Where it is, I have several times heard some dialogues from Vinayak sir. His voice is very strong, and one or two dialogues I have heard several times. If you can perform that dialogue, it creates a sensation. Will you come here, Vinayak sir? What is that dialogue in Hindi?
Actually, it's a Hindi drama, and the name of the drama is Rang Do Jami Ko Khoon Se. And the first dialogue is sir, without microphone.
बंद करो ये हरण की बाजा, आज मुझे यह नहीं सुहाता। अगर यही चलता रहा संग्राम में, तो फेंक दो तलवार, धिक्कार है। Another one from the same, and which is the starting dialogue, and it's the scene that suppose it's a temple, the goddess is sitting here, and the actor who is playing the role of Maharana Sangha, he is just sitting on his knees before the goddess, and he suddenly starts to beg for the power, and the dialogue is Jagat Janani Jagadambe Mata, मुझे शक्ति दो मां, शक्ति दो, देखो देखो तुम्हारा यह वीर पुत्र तुमसे शक्ति मांग रहा है माता, मुझे शक्ति दो।
Excellent performance. Very excellent. Very nice. Excellent. He impresses me every time. He is a very good actor and a very good communicator as well. He impresses me every time. So, the role of theatre and drama has a very wide range, very vast range. Manish sir, is he here? No. Manish sir should be here. he could enact any role from his subject. I have made an animated video of the drama A Bad Dream. Can it be played on the projector? Can it be played on the projector? Okay? I would like to.
Two class.
एक ड्रामा पेश हो रहा है। सिचुएशन ये है
कि रात में बाढ़ से लबालब बागमती टूटती है और बांध के बगल में जो गांव है वो गांव को चपेट में लेती है और बच्चे सोए हैं, बूढ़े सोए हैं, सब के सब उस धार में बह जाते हैं। अपने बच्चों को जब बहती हुई मां देखती है तो उनकी करुण पुकार को मैं आपसे सुनाना चाहता हूं। कल होकर के हमारे डीएम साहब जो ही आते हैं, मां चिल्लाती है और कहती है, बेटा बेटा कितना तुमने पाला पोसा, आज मैं तुम्हें अपने आंखों से देखा, देख रही हूं बेटा, देख रही हूं हमारा घर उजड़ गया, हमारे मकान उजड़ गए, अब मैं कल कहां आसियाना दूंगा बेटा। ये बच्चे, ये मां आज डीएम साहब आप आए हैं, अब हमारा क्या होगा, अब हमारा क्या होगा डीएम साहब, अब आप ही जानेंगे। हे प्रभु, हे देवता, आप हमारे दान निभाएंगे, आप ही हमारे पालन निभाएंगे। अब मैं क्या खाऊंगी, अब मैं कैसे सोऊंगी, अपने बेटे के बिना कैसे रहूंगी। डीएम साहब, डीएम साहब, आप ही हमारे पालन निभाएंगे।
Whether you were acting the play of ladies or gents.
Drama and theatre also help students in teaching, in taking decisions. It develops decision-making skills in students. This is a very, very difficult thing. Decision making is one of the most difficult thing in every person's life. Very few persons dare to take any decision, any important decision. Generally, a person runs away or keep himself or herself away from taking any important decision because they have the fear of their failure. They fear that if their decision, if the decision they are taking, if they are not succeeded in that thing, then what will other people say? They will be criticized. So this is a very important skill which theatre and drama teaches student. This is also one of the topic of in-house training. Anupma ma'am will take this class someday. So this, the most important thing that this teaches decision making skills, this develops decision making skills in our students. Now, we understand this thing in this way. Drama is the presentation of life through actions. Means we are already performing some theatre, performing drama. This world is a stage. You know, this world is a stage and we all are the players. We all are the characters. And we all are performing our parts. And when our part will be over, we will depart from this stage. Shakespeare has said that the world is a stage and we are the players. We are performing our parts. And after our part is over, we have to depart from this world. And it means that we are already in drama. We are already in drama. And we are learning. We are learning from our mistakes, from our past. So here, since drama represents life through action, so from the various drama, from the various scenes, we can learn something, life lesson. Suppose we play the role of Hitler. Then we learn the secret of his success and we learn the secret of or the cause of his fall down. When we can understand the importance of truth and non-violence, they followed the path of truth and non-violence, and whatever they found by walking on that path. If we play the role of Swami Vivekananda ji, then we will learn what he did in his life, and because of what activity, because of what, by playing the different persons, different characters' roles, we can learn a lot. Our students can learn a lot. One activity used to be there earlier when children, Teachers' Day. When Teachers' Day used to be celebrated here before Corona time, our student imitated or performed the role of we teachers. Somebody became KK Singh sir, somebody Vikas Kumar Jha, somebody Metu ma'am, somebody some other teacher. So they used to perform our roles. So they had to take all the classes, his arrangements, and during his taking classes, during performing our roles, those students learn how much difficult the teaching task is. And then they used to come to we teachers and say, "Sir, you labor very hard. It was a very difficult task. I only took 1 day. I only became a teacher for 1 day. And your work is regular. You keep on doing this very tough task, and I understand that it is very difficult task only within 1 day. I am totally exhausted. And how you maintain your energy?" So this way, he got the opportunity to put himself or herself on the place of we teachers and feel and experience the toughness of our task. So, these drama and theatre has a very wide range of roles in classroom. We have discussed a lot. Now we have only to implement this activity in our classrooms. Then only today's session under in-house training program will be successful. So I expect of you all that right from the beginning of the session, we all will implement this activity in our classrooms. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vikas sir, and we all listening to you very carefully, and we promise that we will use this skill in our classroom teaching, and this first session is going to end, and thank you very much to all of you. At last, thank you very much. Last, I would like to call our honorable principal sir, Mr. G.D. Nandan Singh ji, to give addresses and give us some points.
So, dear teachers, let me first express thanks to Mr. Vikas Kumar Jha. He tried a lot, and he just made elaborate to just make the in-house training effective and impressive. So many small skill type explanation were displayed by different learned teachers. It was a very nice experience. I would like to suggest one thing, that this application of theatre and drama will help not only the students but the teachers also. It will cause recreation and energize the classroom teaching. The students will be focused towards the teacher, and teaching learning process will be most effective. So the main theme of the in-house training is that whatever was explained by the master trainer, it will be productive only if you will put it in your lesson plan and you will apply it in classroom teaching. I strongly believe that it will help us manifold in generating discipline, both academics and in general discipline. And learning by doing will be promoted. The dramas, the theatres are the live teaching, and lecture method is the monotonous and boring teaching. So, with this drama and theatre, we will be in a position to just put ourselves in the place of the topic or the actual person about whom the topic is being involved, and the teacher will be the most effective star. They will be the actor. They will act first, and then after they will involve their students to act, and then after the teaching learning process will be successful, and undoubtedly our result will improve. So thank you so much.